It's Ghost Armour episode 23, the fallacy of comparison. Why do we compare ourselves to each other? I honestly believe this is one of the deepest, darkest lies from the enemy himself. In the Lord's word, he specifically states not to covet, to strive after things that aren't ours at this moment in time, or maybe shouldn't be. But our main goal should be to work what we have, work what we've been given, use the gifts and the geniuses that we have been endowed with, that we've been created with. I believe rather than use wasteless amounts of energy and time to look to our right and our left to see what other people have done, that does detrimental harm to the path that we're on. It stunts our growth when we compare our lives to someone else. It interferes with us becoming masters of the opportunity that's laid out before us. Whether we're a garbage man, a nurse, doctor, U.S. Navy SEAL, or entrepreneur, we've each been made, crafted, and built with our own set of geniuses, gifts, and capabilities. When we look over at our neighbor and begin to wonder and lust after what they have, whether that's their house, car, accomplishments, their wife, we very much neglect and show a great amount of disrespect with what it is that we have to offer, with who's in our life, with what friends we've been blessed with. It's a lie, and it needs to be recognized, it needs to be captured, and it needs to be deflected. What our job, what your job and responsibility is to discover your gifts, discover your genius, and to put every second and minute you have into becoming a master of those gifts so you can conquer the path that you've been set on. Each and every one of us has something different to offer. We have different goals, different endeavors, different responsibilities. We all can't be after the same thing. So why do we compare our lives? To distract you, to destroy you, to throw you off course. You need to put the armor on, sharpen the sword, raise the shield high to deflect the lies that come your way, that you aren't where you're supposed to be, and you don't have what others have. Jordan Peterson challenges his readers that if you are going to compare your life to anyone, compare it to who you were yesterday. Make every day your masterpiece and strive high and aim for the good. Dig deep and take advantage of what has been given to you. When you do that, you quickly forget who's to your right and who's to your left. Your job isn't to be better than your neighbor, but to be better than who you were yesterday. This can be done. Put the blinders on, put on the armor, and dig deep. Don't get distracted. You have a path that is meant to be mastered. You have gifts that you have been endowed with. Find out what they are, pay attention to them, and dig in deep and make it count. When you look over and you compare and you whine and you grumble and you gripe, you're missing out on the opportunity. Time is flying by. Make it count, aim high, put on the armor, and stop comparing your lives and become the master of the path that you're on.